Hi guys, welcome to Algebra 2 Honors. Today is Tuesday, September 1st. Get ready for a great day. Today we're going to look at our warm-up. Here's our warm-up. I'd like you to push pause now. When we finish doing our warm-up, then you can unfreeze this and look at the answer. Push pause now. Hi, welcome back. Hopefully this was okay. Today we're going to look at graphing our x and y intercepts. To find our x-intercept, we have to put in 0 for y and solve for x. I subtract 2 from both sides, and negative 2 equals negative 6x. Divide both sides by negative 6, and x equals 1/3. 1/3 is a little hard to graph. It's super close to the one over here. Right about there. Now to find the y-intercept, I put 0 in for x. So now, this is going to be my line. On my next example, to find our x-intercept, I put in 0 for y and solve for x. X equals 4. 4 is right here. And then to find my y-intercept, I put in 0 for x and solve for y. So I divide both sides by 8, and y equals negative 2.5, which is right here. So this is my line, and that's my warm-up. Today we're going to talk about transformations that happen in math. So I'm going to start today with my picture of my transformer, because we are going to transform functions into other things. So we're going to start with taking a piece of paper, folding it hot dog style, and we're going to do absolute value on one side, and we're going to do quadratics on the other. Push pause, organize your paper. Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to start looking at what happens to A, H, and K in both of these equations. So we're going to start, I've set up a Desmos here. Absolute value we're going to do first. With our values of A, notice what happens. Look. Oh, when it becomes negative, it flips over. That's interesting. As the number gets bigger, it stretches taller, and as it gets smaller, it shrinks. So let's give us some words for that. Okay. Let's give us some words. My computer's a little bit slow today. Okay. It's super slow. Hold on. Okay. So when A is greater than 0, the absolute value of A is greater than 1 actually. It stretches A units. When the absolute value of A is between 0 and 1, it shrinks A units. And then when A is less than 0, it reflects over x-axis. Now let's go back to the graph and see what happens to H. For H, let's look. Hold on. Why is this not working? Okay. H, look. It's going back and forth. So when H is positive, it moves right, and when H is negative, it moves left. So we're going to write that. When H is greater than 0, shifts H units right. And when H is less than 0, it shifts H units left. Now let's look at K. Oh, look, with K, it moves up and down. So when K is positive, it moves K units up, and when K is negative, it moves K units down. Isn't that interesting? When K is greater than 0, shift K units up, and when K is less than 0, it shifts K units down. Now we're going to peek at what happens with our quadratic function. With our quadratic function, hold on. Let me fix that on my computer. So now, when A, let's look at what happens to A. Oh, that's interesting. When A is negative, it flips over the x-axis again. And as A gets bigger, it stretches taller. This is the exact same strategy. That's really interesting. Let's see if what happens is different with H. Oh, wow. The same thing is happening with H. When H is positive, it moves to the right. When H is negative, it moves to the left. Isn't that really neat? And now let's look at what happens with K. Oh, when K is positive, it shifts up. And when K is negative, it shifts down. Isn't that really neat that both of these are the same? So everything that we wrote on this column, I need you to rewrite in this column because all the transformation rules are the same. Now let's talk about what your expectations are for classwork today. First and foremost, we need to turn in last night's homework. You can turn that into Teams by sending me a picture in the private messages in Teams. The second thing we are going to work on is you're going to work on a linear inequality worksheet. And I will be uploading that for you. Last thing you're going to do is you're going to work on, you need to download iMotion app so that we can do a project that's coming up in the next couple days. I hope this is helpful. See you all soon.